I understand. Yeah, you said that you got inspired to write this theme album because you also did another job for a movie composing, I think.
Yeah.
How do you think? Would you say there's a strong connection between your music that you write now for Sepultura and visual elements that you maybe do in video clips? Do you visualize when writing, maybe?
Yeah, I think the main, the main objective, you know, that we wanted to achieve was really to find music outside music, you know, and books are the best way to do that, you know, because any one of us can imagine reading the same book. We can imagine very different situations and feelings and stuff like that, you know, so that's very powerful, you know, and I felt that like working in movies in Brazil, and as long as you have a limitation, you know, like the point of view of the director, which is like sacred, you know, and certain times of the scene and the story, and so more limitations you have, more creative you get, you know, so it's a great source of inspiring your imagination and do a massage, you know, to your brain.
and how active are you involved in when it comes to visual representation of the band, for example, video clips or the artwork on the CD?
We have people. Before Igor was the main guy to deal with that. You know, he's a great artist, a great you know, designer, let's say. And but when he left, you know, we had many different friends that works in the propaganda kind of world. You know, they deal with ads like for cars and for many products. So we talked to them about they're, you know, great Sepultura fans, you know, they understand our music. So they went after like many different artists and many different styles of art, you know, like collages and computer post-production and paintings and sculptures. So we have like 6 to 7 different artists, you know. So we went and chose the artwork for Kurski, the Chris Kurski, who did the sculpture and the picture. And it was great, you know. I mean, it really fit perfectly what we wanted to express on the album. And video clips also, of course I give my suggestions and stuff, but Derek also is the guy who likes more of this visual part, and we have many partners in Brazil, you know, to work with us. And but I'm definitely, I like more the musical part. I hate, you know, doing video clips and TV, you know, nothing.
Yeah, because I was just curious how because the book you chose, Clockwork Orange, is also, of course, I think more people are familiar with the movie nowadays.
Exactly. Yeah.
But how was it hard for you to cut that loose, though, to separate those elements?
No, I think our intention from day one was really not to follow the movie, you know, do something else, because the movie is just a Stanley Kubrick opinion, you know, image, which of course it's very strong because, you know, it's a classic in the cinema and many people have been watching. But I also went after different representations of the Clockwork Orange, including one from BBC Radio, you know, which they did a play live, and Anthony Burgess himself wrote the music for it, which is very crazy, totally different from the movie, you know. And also in Brazil, we talked to a director who also did a play in 1992, you know, for the Clockwork Orange, and he also invented a whole different visual aspect and music and stuff. So also that inspired us to do our own, you know, because I have seen, you know, many different ways for the same book, which was great, you know. So that's why we went after really be inspired mainly by the book to do our album.